EA Sports State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Arizona Cardinals. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready, set.
Willis going to throw it right away. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
60 by 6, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Willis. Goes right back to McBride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's good for our Cardinals.
Let's go now.
First down.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Willis will look to throw it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Cardinals have 2-1 now to start the campaign. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, it's Benson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
70 Lions.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we check. Bobcat. Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort. They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Cater Tohu there defensively.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Back to throw, Willis. Flushed out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 32-yard
line. Looking to put a drive together. Pickett And it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. You look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards that continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jalen Warren, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
to throw. Here's Willis. Forced out to his left. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Ready.
Now Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Come 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Play action. Here's Willis. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27.
Pass to 60.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 28-yard line.
Another run here with Benson. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 19-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage.
Trap 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19, 18 Pioneer.
Going on 4th down. Here's Willis. Flush to his right. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking up the score. That takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Pickett. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Looking to throw, Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Pickett now from the gun here. That's caught by Tucker. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounded, but it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Thornton, the motion man right. Now Pickett. That's to Bowers once again. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Pickett back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Willis looks to pass it here. Finds Pickens out right. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Back to throw, Willis. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Now Willis. Open man here is Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Go, Reed, go.
Willis is going to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they're going to out this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. Still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 63 yards. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Willis out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here, because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got to tie a ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Short throw caught by Bowers. And some room to run now. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
So often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to move back in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the set.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Ready.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the gun, here's Willis. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Colin Johnson, 65 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Slide for the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Raiders 38, Cardinals 15.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Flushed out right. A short one here, caught by McBride.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. He gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
On the ready.
18 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First and 10.
Willis out of the gun. That is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
70 Lions. 70.
Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Now Willis to throw. Able to get this with McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
It'll be a loss of 13 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
On the play brings up 2nd down.
Viking 18. Come on, come on.
They run over center with Benson. And he's got room. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 70 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Pulled in at the 24. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's one. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1. On the draw, here's Genty. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Willis. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Buying time to his left. An ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
These are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Pickett. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Genty.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Ashton Genty, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So how about the fortitude there? They're in field goal range, but they say, no, forget the 3. We think we can get the first, and they wind up getting a lot more than they bargained for.
And I love how you used an SAT word to describe what we just saw there, partner. That's got to be a deflated defense. You see the head down, the shoulders slumped. But we've talked about this before. Sometimes as a defense, you get so wrapped up in defending the first down line that that's your last line of defense. And once they get past that, they're gone.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Give up the middle with Benson.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
A handoff here to Benson. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here's Willis.
That is caught. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Benson.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9.
Ready. Ready.
Now Willis.
Throw left side complete. That's Harper. First down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Willis looking to throw it.
Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Harper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
25-yard line.
Now Willis to throw.
They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Come on. Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Willis.
On the move to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up.
Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
19 Tiger.
Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Benson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go now. 18, Cougar 19.
To throw, here's Willis. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. This likely a must-have. Third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Go.
From the gun, here's Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. His third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
19, 18. Raffle 80. Warriors 70.
Willis will try and throw for this. It's caught at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second down and 3. They'll go again with Genty. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Sly on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11.
Now they'll audible to something else.
First and 10 at the 46.
Again, here comes Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leo Chanel. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's Willis. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
13 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
They'll run here with Benson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 7.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Willis. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Check smash. Check smash. Panther 60.
Willis from the gun on third down. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Cards are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's got it at the 10. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Pick it down to a knee, and that is going to do it. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win,